Okay, everyone, let's go to our closing question from last week. As you know, that's a regular segment of our program. And here's the question. Interesting one, particularly in our market out here in the Coachella Valley. It's about the cannabis industry and how does that affect a borrower's ability to get financing to buy a home if you work in that industry. And that industry, of course, is fairly prominent out here in our valley, particularly on the cultivation side. I work in the cannabis industry and would like to purchase a home, but I'm hearing that getting a mortgage could be a challenge. Why is that? Well, fundamentally, let's start with the fact that, of course, as you all know, cannabis at a state and local level, it's getting more and more common to be legal, again, at a state or local level. Not, of course, across the entire country, but in many states in the country, that is the case. But at a federal level, the issue with cannabis is it is still considered a Schedule One controlled substance. And a Schedule One controlled substance at a federal level is illegal and continues to be. What's the implication of that when you're trying to get a mortgage? Well, of course, there is a definite implication if you're going to need a federally backed loan. What do I mean by a federally backed loan? Well, that's going to be a loan that typically is insured or guaranteed by the federal government. The most common loan programs of that sort are FHA, VA, and USDA, because those are direct federally backed loans. Again, FHA insures the loan, VA guarantees the loan, same with USDA. So that if a borrower defaults, the lender can submit a claim to those agencies and get reimbursed for their foreclosure loss. So for those types of loans, if you are an employee in the cannabis industry, you're not an owner, just an employee, or if you are a business owner, it's a no-go. No lender is going to arrange an FHA, VA, or USDA loan. The idea being cannabis-related income is excluded in qualifying because it's considered illegal income. And of course, the way these agencies write their guidelines is they don't say you're ineligible to get the loan if you're employed in the cannabis industry. They say, yeah, sure, we'll make you a loan if you're employed in the cannabis industry. We're just not going to consider the income you earn in that industry. So you better be borrowing the loan maybe with another person, your spouse, your significant other, or a friend, and you're going to have to qualify based on their income, assuming they're not in the cannabis industry. Not too long ago, there was a little bit of an opening on this, a little bit of a little bit more of a opening in terms of a source of financing, and that's Fannie Mae. Now, Fannie Mae will allow, I can arrange a loan that will be sold to Fannie Mae, and we will be able to use your income if you're employed in the cannabis industry. So it's okay if you're a wage earner. That's what we call, someone who's not self-employed. And by the way, in terms of self-employed, this wage earner this wage earner definition means you're employed in the industry, you're not an owner, you're a wage earner, you're getting paid with a W-2 issued, or if you're an